So pretty much, as long as I'm able to float my camera on the thing today, then it's been a successful day. Could honestly do this all day. Alright, so I love new gear, and a gimbal's been something that I've wanted for a while, but I've never really had the need to purchase it. I decided, may as well just fork out and get a gimbal. Now, being a photographer, I've always shot my footage handheld or on a tripod because I haven't really had that need for that super stable footage. Now, if you're a photographer, then I'd suggest you probably wouldn't need one. I decided recently that I'm going to be changing from mainly photography to starting to create some freelance video and some films. Now, a gimbal is something that I've actually personally never used before. So pretty much, as long as I'm able to float my camera on the thing today, then it's been a successful day. Okay, let's have a look at this thing. Stand here. And that screws into the bottom of the stand. Okay, so I started off, got the stand on it, the battery grip, now the gimbal itself. Okay, just connects into the battery grip like that. That's the gimbal itself. Unlock everything. That one's alright. This thing's a trip. I'm going to use the A7 III and the 50mm 1.8 to balance it. Fairly lightweight setup to start off with. Okay, so I've got my Sony A7 III and my 50mm lens on. Just going to attach the mounting plate and riser plate to the bottom to start off with. So now I basically put the riser plate and the second plate on it. Now I just got to attach the lens support and this little screw onto the edge of the lens plate here. So put that under just here, and I've locked that there. So loosen the knob just under. Now I'm just going to do the balance test to see if everything's all good. It's been about 15 minutes to half an hour just trying to get it to the stage I'm at now. So this is the gimbal all set up. Looks pretty cool. The trigger button here to reset all the motors is super helpful, so double tapping that, then it just goes back to where it started. The real test is going to be how this thing performs. I mean, I found this to be super light when I'm just waving it around. Can definitely see myself using this for some behind the scenes clips. I don't think it'd be as useful when I'm doing shoots just by myself, but I think if I've got an assistant to act as a videographer, then this would be really handy to get some awesome shots. Okay, so the main question about this gimbal is basically, when am I going to use it? I have a reasonable idea of the fact that I'm going to be using it for short films. When I have an assistant on shoots, I'm going to get them to use the gimbal. You're not going to need a gimbal in your everyday life unless you're a full-time videographer. But I really want to start pushing into more film projects rather than just photography stuff. So it's going to be a really nice addition to my film kit. I've heard a couple of people talk about the Ronin SC, the fact that it's really lightweight and it can't actually handle really heavy lenses. But whenever I use this gimbal, I'm just going to be using lightweight lenses. So my 50mm 1.8, I might also use the 85mm. It's also got this analog stick on it where you can basically move it really smoothly across either way or up and down. I think number 3 is like a sport mode or something, but it's super rapid. Could honestly do this all day. So I haven't tried out any other gimbal brands or models. Let me know in the comments if you have any other experiences with gimbals. That's the end of this video. Make sure you stay tuned for more photography content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.